So the first step, like with any fisheye, how to film, you definitely need the right camera. Like, it doesn't matter how good you film the angles, if you don't have a good lens, nobody wants to watch it. Like, you have to probably download Centennial Optics or Millennium Optics presets. It's probably the best ones out there. That's the key to making good footage, is to have good fisheye that people like to watch. The tint is turned off, which is okay, because it's kind of like winter time. So, I'm also going to make sure that I'm actually in 4:3 ratio. I film in 4:3, so this is kind of how I film. Alright, so I have the XL Graphics fisheye preset. I have my reshape all applied. It's looking good. I can start filming. The first idea is just to experiment with like the free camera and get a good idea of what you want it to look like. So it's kind of like, I'll play it back and just take a look at where he is, you know, what might look cool. So maybe this might look cool, maybe this will look cool over here, I don't know. Like, this is definitely not as cool as like this, right? So get an idea of what you want. He lands backside, so you want to make sure that you're going to be probably over here. Stay front side. For the most part, you want to be on the front side of the skater, typically. But maybe if he's going for this trick, maybe I'll be like over here. I don't know. Or maybe I'll film it like on this side. Something gnarly like that. So kind of planning out the line first. But we're actually on a crazy spot right now. We're on a hill. So you have to like imagine. Like, picture yourself as a filmer. You are the filmer. Like, you're a separate person. Like, this camera is a totally separate person from this guy. I move independently. You know, I don't want the camera to move. Like, I don't want him to go like this. And, like, before the trick happens, like, the camera moves and, like, looks up and then looks down. Like, you want the camera to move independently and by itself. So, I like to do it smooth, or try to at least. So, you want it, like, the keyframes at key moments, but not too key moments because it'll be too obvious. So this is how I would do it. Like, maybe, like, zoom in on something quick, like this rock. Pretty cool rock, you know? Cool texture. Like, maybe if I have a clip before this, I can, like, kind of transition from the rock. So my first keyframe's right there. And I'm going to let him roll up. And he's right here now. Okay, actually, like, I'll just have some rock footage. You know? Then as he rolls by, we'll kind of meet each other. So, keyframe. Alright. So the cameraman's on a skateboard. The skater just stopped. So something's gonna happen here where we're really close. He just slowed down a little bit. So I'm probably gonna get a little bit farther away from him momentarily. Let him roll close with the camera. We're gonna go side by side here. Get close to the bus stop. I kind of want to see the bus stop a little bit. So I'm gonna keep him on the left side of the frame. Looking at the right side because that's where the object is gonna be. So we kind of have like the information there that we need. Roll beside him like this. I can't have my arm go inside of the pole because that doesn't make any sense. Like, I mean, you can pretend that it's not there, just film like this, but let's go around the pole. You know? And we'll fix these keyframes later on. And I want to be over here. The main trick is the backside flip. I want to be over here, like somewhere like this, so I don't really care about the middle stuff. I want to get away from the brick. So let's go away from the brick. I want to see the pop of the board. That's important. Get that flip over. I really want to capture him close when he lands, like really close. Like maybe not that close, but you know, close enough. Maybe at the front or like, you know, I don't know. He's kind of in a weird spot. Get the hand maybe. And then we'll roll behind him, you know. He slowed down. Now we're behind him, so we're gonna get closer to him now. He's gonna speed up. Follow the board a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is kind of just random as hell. So just whatever. Keyframe there, keyframe there. Kind of just like frame it up how you think you would want it to look, and it's not gonna look like that at all. So you go back and play it back, and it won't be anything like you want it to look like. So that's my basic keyframes I have. That's my basic keyframes. You can chop it up even closer to like kind of get up and close with these. Chop it up like that. So that's my basic timeline. We'll watch it one time. So that's it's already broken there. This is kind of out of whack. You know? It's really out of whack, but it has the right kind of things at the right time. So let's go back and smooth it up. So between these two keyframes, this is broken. Let's get rid of this keyframe. Delete it. Let's get rid of this frame. Let's get rid of that frame. We're gonna actually add another frame back. We're gonna put one right here. And bring it back. Can't find that sweet spot, man. I'm actually gonna try to delete as many frames as possible without ruining the clip. That's usually what I do. We'll add them back as needed. Delete is what I want. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. Make sure this is like away from the bricks. Delete that. Delete this one. So right here's the pop. I'm gonna make it farther back from the bricks and down. Get rid of this frame. Get rid of that frame. Back in the middle. That was really weird. Get rid of that as well. So you see the idea, though. The idea is that you film a rough line, and you go back and edit it for like half an hour. That's basically it. Until you have it like perfect. So yeah, you kind of like film a rough line, you go back and edit it a million times till you get it right.